Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claudia. If you didn't already know, I'm going to be reviewing today's episodes of Love Island, and genuinely these episodes are getting spicier and spicier. And can I just quickly say, it seems like this season is literally going to be going down as one of the best Love Island seasons we've had ever. At first I was like, it's going to be up there, but now I'm thinking it it's going to be like literally the best. Genuinely, so much has happened. Let me go straight into the reviews. Obviously the episode starts with the recoupling. I don't know why they left us on that kind of cliffhanger last night, but hey, we start seeing obviously Tony choosing Harrison. Helen then chooses Shay. Megan chooses Dejon. Alima chooses Ramel and says how how he makes her feel giddy, which was so cute to see. And I must say I love Alima's accent. I just love it, love it, love it. Megan chooses Tommy. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit surprised because I genuinely thought Megan will switch it up a little bit, bearing in mind she's been talking to Connor and she's been kind of enjoying the chance with Connor, so I thought she'll put a little bit of a mix up in there, but she played it safe and went for Tommy. Yasmin chose Ben, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it was just me, but Ben kind of looked peed off. I don't think he was peed off because he was chosen by Yasmin, but obviously I think he's still peed off because Shakira has rejected him and basically ended things with him. But yeah, Emily obviously was then left with Connor, which I think she was gonna choose Connor anyway because she genuinely still likes him. And obviously she was happy with that. And I was looking at Tony's face the whole time when the camera was like in her face, and her facial expressions did make me laugh a little bit. I do feel like overall that the recoupling was a little bit boring. Everyone played it a little bit safe, and yeah. Anyways, then the most awkward conversation happens between Connor and Emily, I feel. Connor obviously wanted to know why Emily decided to still go for him after she said she was going to take a step back. It's almost like he didn't really want her to choose him, something like that. It also just seemed like Emily is basically just begging it for Connor to like her now. Obviously she keeps talking about wanting Connor to make her priority because he is her priority, but in all honesty, you can't beg people or make people want you. I was jumping the gun a little bit when I'm talking about this whole priority thing. Obviously, Emily wanting Connor to make her his priority, whatever. But in this particular chat, obviously, he basically says, you know what, let's both take a step back and see where it goes. And then obviously we see Harrison and Tony speak, and then they were talking obviously about the speech, and the recoupling. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about them. Well, I do know how I feel about them. I feel like Tony likes Harrison genuinely more than Harrison likes Tony. Bless her, I do love Tony, but yeah, I just don't see them working because Harrison is genuinely not as committed to Tony, from my observation. Anyways, we then see Harry and Shakira talk, and as they talk, Helen comes and pulls Harry for a chat. Yeah, so what happens then? Sorry, why did I put down yeah, so basically she tells him that she feels like they can't even be friends. Like she can't be friends with him, which is understandable. She clearly still has feelings for him, and she's just finding it really difficult. She was also like how she finds it hard to understand that he can just move on with Shakira as if it's nothing without like trying to fight for them kind of thing. So yeah, she just makes it clear. Helen makes it clear that actually, yeah, she's basically heard, and yeah, she can't be friends with him, and then she walks off. Harry in that moment kind of looks like he's reflecting, which is interesting. We then see Helena being obviously really upset about the Harry situation, and she's talking to the two Megans, and obviously they both tell her like, look, she deserves better, he doesn't deserve her, and all of that. Then we see the John chatting to Harry, and the John basically says that if he had it his way, he would love to see him and, well, he'd love to see Harry and Helena actually together. And actually, Harry was quite emotional, which I'm not sure why. I'm assuming he's emotional more because he doesn't like the way he's made Helena feel, rather than that he still has feelings for her. Because to me, he never really seemed like to have feelings for her. He was playing around with her a lot, and his attention was more on other girls, and in particular Shakira. Like he keeps saying, obviously, about this whole unfinished business. So I don't know if he really has feelings for him or not, but who knows? Obviously we can find out as the weeks go on. And then obviously the John seems to be really holding on for hope. Yeah, so the John seemed to be holding on for hope, saying, oh, he will pray tonight, and hopefully there's going to be some sort of miracle when it comes to Helena and Harry basically getting back together. Okay. But I guess it's nice. They are good friends, and he's kind of consoling his friends and just giving his advice to his friends. So yeah. And then we see Jasmine and Ben talk. He comes across, I put down that, Ben literally comes across really daft. I'm so sorry. I don't even want to call people daft. I don't want to be judgmental, but come on now. Ben went on to say that he doesn't even know the meaning of demeanor. I mean, Ben, at your big age, you still don't know the meaning of demeanor. Like, do you read books? Like, what do you do? Do you see what I mean? I don't know. I mean, yeah, you're a good looking lad. You have a good height. But come on, like, yeah, I don't know. I just put down he comes across daft, and that's that. We then see the John and Helen talk. I think I already actually covered that bit. But yeah, moving on. Connor refuses. Connor. I put down that Connor actually confuses me, because he seems to be telling. He seems to be telling, what's her name, Emily, to go and explore other options. That's what that chat was giving me, because it was just a whole, like, if you did go and speak to Dijon, for example, blah blah blah. I'm thinking to myself, this conversation just seems strange to me. Listen, if you don't like the girl, right, which it comes across to me that he doesn't, let's just be straightforward to her and be like, you know what, let's just completely end it. I'm going to go and explore somewhere else, and you go and explore somewhere else. But he just seems very confusing, and I don't know. Yes, I just feel like he's not really into Emily as much, and Emily doesn't help it, because she seems to be like constantly giving him some sort of pressure and getting at him the whole time, and blah blah blah. So I don't know how I feel about them too, to be honest. Yeah, and then we see the whole wife swap situation going on between Connor, Emily, Megan. At this stage, I feel like they might as well all do the wife swap properly. Emily and Tommy, I feel like they are the ones that are holding onto their partners for dear life, whereas Connor and Megan are just literally, it's almost like they're running the show. Whatever they say will go. But yeah, let's see how that goes. And then I put down that I think things are going really well for Alima and Ramel. I wish we saw more of them. I feel like the producers have really deprived us of Alima and Ramel scenes, which I don't know why, but hopefully we get to see more of them. We then see Megan, Jasmine, and Shakira talk, and obviously they say that Megan basically says that she definitely feels more sexual chemistry with Connor, and I guess the girls agree. We then see Tommy talk to Dejan and Harry, and he says he felt annoyed at the fact that Connor was stroking Megan's leg, because Megan told him that when they were chatting that Connor was stroking his leg. But I was thinking to myself, like, it seems like obviously Megan is kind of seeking a bit more sexual chemistry, whatever. So really and truly, Tommy, if you were doing that while you were chatting to Megan, maybe she'd be a bit more interesting and she would find you a little bit more exciting. I mean, let's be for real here. But yeah, what else did I put down? We then see Shakira and Harrison talk, and Harrison drops that he is looking for someone like Shakira, which was a bit like strange. I mean, I feel like at this point Shakira is running the show. Everyone loves Shakira, including me. I love the girl. I feel like 22, she seems so mature and she's absolutely beautiful, and she's so confident. I just love it. I love the girl. So yeah, finally we then see Alima and Ramel, and I just love that it does seem to be going very well for them, and it was lovely to finally have a scene with them, because we haven't seen a lot of them at all. And then Emily, Dejan, Ramel, and Helena. Obviously there was a text that came through to say that there was a car waiting outside and they would have to go, and obviously that everyone was a bit like shocked. But to me it just seemed like Dejan, like when they were walking to the car, Dejan doesn't waste no time. He was like, yeah, I'm here, we have to do what we have to do, something along those lines. And I'm just like, Dejan, you just told Megan that you love her, all this kind of stuff, being lovey-dovey. You waste no time. Wow. Yeah, like Dejan and Megan, I genuinely don't feel like they're going to go anywhere. Mainly because of Dejan. But yeah. So then we see in the last scene, Poppy, Georgia, Caprice. And I think, oh, sorry, I didn't even put down the guy's name. It's so bad. Yeah, they walk in. So yeah, the islanders are going to be staying with the newbies in the sleepover house. And obviously from the preview, we can see, my God, Dejan, man. Dejan, like Caprice seemed to, take interest in Dejan, whilst Poppy's taking interest in Ramel, and both of them in those scenes seem to be really entertaining, especially Dejan entertaining the new girls. But yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. These episodes are getting spicier by the day. I will try and make daily reviews, but genuinely I've realized it's not that easy. Like, I've got a life, I've got a job, I've got a lot of things going on, but I am enjoying doing them, especially when I enjoy the episodes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. I'm still trying to grow this channel. I'm still new to this, but I would love your support if you do enjoy watching this. And thanks if you've enjoyed watching this till the end. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.